Okay, so hello, and you've clicked on this video because you have these three coins in the actual thumbnail. So these are coins that were issued in the United Kingdom under Charles III, and these all have the portrait of Charles III, and this is the Martin Jennings effigy of King Charles. So now the denominations are the same as those issued under Queen Elizabeth II, but the designs of the obverse of the coin, so the front of the coin, which has the effigy, is different because of a change of monarch, and the actual reverse has also been changed as well for Charles III. And this is not unusual for monarchs, but not all of them actually changed their coins. So between George VI and Elizabeth II, there was no change in the design, and that's a pre-decimal series. So the first coin that Charles III had issued was in 2022, and this is this 50p coin. 9 million of these were minted, and I see there's some for sale in the United Kingdom for about £1.70, so that's about $3. So for a mintage of 9 million, it's not high for the United Kingdom, with a population about 67 million of 2026. So this coin follows the design of the actual half crown. So this is a half crown from 1933 silver coin, and when they decimalised in 1971, the half crown did become a 50p coin. So what we have is the four coat of arms, which we have Scotland with one lion, we have England with 3 lions, and then we have Northern Ireland with the harp. So you can see there is no shield for Wales, because Wales is represented by one of these, but Wales is represented in the plants. So we have the thistle of Scotland, the rose of England, the clover of Ireland, and the leek of Wales. And this is surrounded by the actual date. I think that's a leek. Anyway, leek's actually a nice plant to eat. These I like Turkish delight with rose. Okay, so that's the first coin, and I've actually got 2 of them. So I've got these in exchange. Now, as for the normal designs of the coins, so here's a 5p coin. This is one of the first coins that were issued, has oak on it, which is the common plant in Northern Europe. And we have 5 cents, and underneath 5 cent we have what they call is Royal Cipher. So that's just the actual abbreviation of the reigning monarch. So we've got 3 C's for Charles, and the 3 C's also represents 3. So C for Charles and 3 C's for third. So that's Charles III. It's a good way of actually doing it instead of putting 1 C and also 3 1s for the Roman numeral of 3. So that's really interesting. And then on all the 5p coins, standard course milling, and on the other side we have the effigy. So if you get ones in the sets, they will have a little crown behind the actual neck of King Charles. And because I've got 2, we can actually see there's any doubling on these coins. And no, that looks like, I was looking here underneath the nose with the stashes. That's just the double-sided of his underneath the nose. Also, he's got a little bit of flap on his chin, underneath on the chin, and then on the neck as well. Okay, so this is an Umestar, and when you look at this coin, you can see there's the Edwardian crown there. So that means it come from an uncirculated coin set or even a proof set, but that will be frosted. Now, out of all the denominations issued, the 5 pence is the highest with 32.4 million. So that's shouldn't be too hard to get. The 1 pence, the 10 pence, 20, 50 pence, all has low mintage, less than $1 million, so they're going to be a bit hard. You're probably better off just buying the uncirculated coin set. And the 2 pence has not been issued as far as I know, as well as the £2. And they're probably not going to issue those for quite a few years. Okay, the next one we have, and this is the last coin I have, it's a £1 coin. And this one has 2 B's on it. We have the monogram of Charles III again, has £1. This is actually quite nice. If you zoom in, hopefully I can. Okay, what we have here is the date in micro print. So that's a security feature to stop people from counterfeiting coins, because the previous £1 coin had a lot of counterfeits made because it was quite simple. And that's 2023. Also, you can see they put reading on the side of the coins because technology has advanced a lot more, so they can actually do that. And on this side, we have the Charles III effigy. Got the date 2023. And once again, the ones from the set have a crown behind the actual neck. And this one has another security feature. So if we get the lighting right, let me see if I can do it. Okay, so what we have here, we have the pound symbol. And if we spin it around, on the other side, we have... Gee, it's not turning up. So the specifications of this one is it's 8.75 grams and 23 millimeters. And the rim is a nickel brass. And in the center, we have nickel plated nickel brass. So it's basically just a nickel brass coin with a little bit of plating in the center. So this is the second bimetal coin in the United Kingdom. The first one was a £1, which is still currently a bimetal coin. And unlike Australia, which doesn't have any bimetal coins, this one is actually quite a nice design. So the mintage for 2023 is 10 million, and these, you know, sell for, I've seen them for sale for about £2. But in general, probably paying about £5. £2 is probably a bit low, not really worth selling for that much. And the only other date for this coin is 2025. So it's the only coin in which 2 different dates were issued for circulation. So this is the current state of UK coins. Most of them are just going to be Elizabeth II coins issued previously. So we're talking about, you know, the shield design, and this one's 2021. Just keep this one because the effigy is the Jody Clark, which Australia issued a different version. And you got a lot of these older. So this is a 1 pence coin from 1971. So the oldest coins you're going to get in the United Kingdom is the 1 and 2 pence from 1971. Then we got the 20 pence. So the oldest is 1982. So this is actually quite nice. It has the actual rose in the middle. I like this design. Has a broad actual rim as well. So very, very nice. And then in another video, we're going to look at the various types of 50 pence coins, which I have gotten over the time period. And these are not all of them that I have. These are just a few. United Kingdom issues very extensive series of 50 pence coins, commemorative ones for circulation. So I hope you do get these if you're in the United Kingdom. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much. Have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. And let me know what you think about these new Charles coin designs. I reckon they're the best the United Kingdom have actually ever produced. Thank you and goodbye.